Hello, welcome to this channel. I'm UEVR and today we talk a little bit about Vice City in virtual reality, Vice City with Prey-Dog Launch. Wow, did you see the plane up there? So a few things looking pretty good in a definitive edition. When you set the cloud settings to the max, you will see only the clouds on your right side. So there's shader issues or something like that. On the right side, the clouds are stretched like lines, and on the left eye it's correct. We know this problem already from San Andreas, so set the graphic down to material. Also you can take a look to my settings right now. So I turn everything down, but I think you don't need for Vice City to turn everything down. So far I saw it runs pretty well. Much better than San Andreas. And I will focus now to get 60 FPS because the space warp is so good from virtual desktop. Alright, let's fix the problem for me. Okay, first person. You want to know how to do first person. Just hold the right trigger anywhere in the menu trigger and you can fly with the camera directly to the character and make first person. And you can even save this camera. And it's recommended to play with this decoupled pitch option. This decoupled pitch option is pretty helpful, but can also cause problems when you drive with a vehicle. Is there no way to make it without crouching? You can just go in real life. Look, this is the power of recentering. So let's try what's happening when I just do this. I have first person now just by moving in real life into the character. And this first person is pretty decent. Let's see how it acts when I go to a wall. Wow, this is so damn cool, man. Alone doing this is already but the hood is now in a complete shitty position because I move in real life into this character and just test this now. And this looks so good already. Look at that. Seriously? See. When you just use the default camera option, I recommend it to do 2 cameras, one for vehicles, one on foot, and you can do here keybinds. But of course, I don't know, on gamepad this is not possible, but you have access to the menu every time. So when you play with mouse and keyboard, it should be perfect, because you can easily switch between the cameras with one click. And get sure that you use the closest camera, I guess. Let's do the rear shade, right? So you go to Show Advanced Settings, Main Hook, Object Class. So I can also enter now GTASK, and as you can see, I have the problem again. It's really not working. I don't know. What you do now is to just look for, it looks really weird here because of space warp. When I scroll down, I turn it off now, just for this moment, much better. You look for this line, you see environment, a few lines, and on top of this environment is a character line. Now you can say San Andreas method is working for all 3 games. It's not true, not for me at least. So here, it's the second one. Oh, it's the second one. So this is the camera now. Let's recenter. Also, before we do this, it's maybe better to switch to the third closest camera. There's 3 camera types here. But we go to the closest one, and now we set patch relative. I saw so far no saving option, and after a few cutscenes, maybe it's gone. Maybe it's not the case like in San Andreas that the settings are often gone after a few cutscenes or so. And we can test now what's happening when I die. The downside of this fixed first person, you can see him crouching. There's much clipping going on here. I was playing with this setting. Alright, there's no clipping now. See? This clipping option is actually pretty useful. So, see? Still see the arms, and I really like this option, man. This is really a powerful option. It's still clipping, despite I turn it off. So you need to turn it down. Really a powerful option. This here. You don't need to make body parts invisible. You just turn this to 15 or so and you go into the body and now you have proper first person. Even less is enough. And this is really good when you drive a motorcycle also. And you can of course also do body parts invisible. You go here to components. So here it's the entire body is invisible. There are no body parts in this game, like in San Andreas. Save visibility. And I want to demonstrate the performance. Let's see the frame rate. Full 120 FPS. So it's really worth to use Space Warp. So you activate this. And this is the future, man. This is good Space Warp. Smooth. Let's see if I can see bullshit because of Space Warp. So Space Warp is on. And it feels pretty good. So decomplete pitch option is off. So this feels not good. Please don't forget to turn this on. Otherwise you will have a bad experience. So whenever you use your optical hook method, this must be on. I don't know, there are probably cases where you need maybe to turn it off. Anyway, turn this on. Bam. Oh, fine. Everything is clean now. And now drive. Everything is so good. So I guess I will play all GTA games just with this option here. It's too good. This near clipping, it's all you need. You don't need to make your body parts invisible. Just found the sweet spot so that when you look down you see still your legs and arms. I don't need to see my breast now. This is not necessary. So I feel really immersed. See if I adjust the face. Bam. This is just the face. And of course this, you don't see your body anymore. So, but it's really good, man. Look at that. This option is gold. This option is gold in the game like that. Give me more. Look, you can really exaggerating. You see only the arms, but the vehicle is also disappearing, so carefully. So this also counts for cars and stuff like that. There are downsides, so imagine you're sitting in a car and you want to take a closer look at everything. Clips. So you need to consider this. There will be situations where this option is annoying. I'll leave it on 30. This is already pretty high. I want to see my arms, at least when I look forward. It's good, man. So, wow. Cinematic camera, guys. In VR. Really weird, man, but it's somehow pretty cool, man. Ew. This is so smooth. Oh, see the reflection? Yeah, I want to point out that the camera is behaving much better here in Vice City. And this will be also the case in GTA 3. You know, the camera is behaving pretty weird in San Andreas. So when I drive backward, it's automatically looking backward. It would be nice if we can turn off this official recentering stuff. This is an official definitive edition thing. So I drive backward and the camera automatically is turning. Now I drive forward, the camera is turning forward without, my head is doing nothing. I'm just straight forward. I would like to do this in real life, like that, and drive, and you can still do it, but then this is happening. There's probably a mod for this. I hope so. So the camera is acting better than in San Andreas. That's what I just want to mention. And I directly noticed this. This is so much better in this game. I don't know, I need to test more San Andreas. Maybe it's depending on which camera you use. It is, look. I was probably using in my San Andreas footage camera that was from the distance here too far away or so. We need to investigate more, guys. There is a better camera here, obviously. So you don't need to look back to recenter. I mean, you can still do it, but there's no need for this. Wow. So the camera is automatically looking back now, but you can just recenter. Look at that. This is a good trick. Wait, space hop off. I will easily reach around 100 FPS here. I actually recommend it now to use 72 Hz, of course, why not? When you don't like space warp, the things that you see when you use this method. But it's smooth, and when you target 60 FPS, really recommend it. It seems to be that it's not so hardware intense like San Andreas. Because of that, you can just play with 80, 32, or even 90. You can also just fix to 60 FPS of 120 FPS, but it is actually fixed 60 FPS. Frame generation, whatever you call it, you know it from NVIDIA. We use this method in virtual reality for years now. Virtual desktop has nice space warp. It's always depending on the game. My example was always Skyrim VR, Oculus Space Warp, 45 FPS. Ooh, it was so butter smooth. Skyrim was not really hardware intense, but with many mods, oh, so good. Now everyone will understand what I experienced. Yes, with the GTA games in VR, it was so fun. Cutscenes are not working in San Andreas, you know. This is also the case here. This is a good cutscene now. This is a cutscene right now. I really like that you can look around. So you look for characters, Game Boy City characters. And when you open, you see two lines. This is the second one. Maybe the first one is a cutscene character. Fucking beautiful, and I guess I can crank up the graphic, no problem at all, and fix it to 32 Hz and have fun as fuck. The shadow problem is still there, you can fix it. Also when you want a higher resolution, just turn off the LSS, but I wouldn't recommend it that. Turn this on and crank up the resolution again. And this should be better for the performance. World shadows to ultra, and yeah, my eyes don't like this. This option works only on the right side or left side. Eventually your eyes will get used to this. So you can fix this problem as well when you use a different render method. And this different render method should be also fix the clouds. It's add a little bit ghosting, but when you crank up the resolution, you will not see the ghosting. And you can really go fucking high here. I mean here, there's something going on your edges of the screen. See on the edges on the screen, see something is going on. Anyway, you can test it. Maybe it's work for you. Maybe you have a low FOV, and so this shadow works on both eyes. These shadows here are working on both eyes, but just this building shadows that you don't see at night. Or use this render method. So when you really want to have your shadows try this, it's not bad. You see ghosting here and there. When you increase the resolution, you don't see any ghosting anymore. Oh my goodness, oh my fucking goodness. It's still playable, guys. Did you see how high I put up the resolution now? Oh my god, everything is so sharp. I see everything on distant end. Like I predicted, there's no ghosting anymore. So this render method has future, because when we reach a high resolution standard, this method is gold. Wow. I fuck up the frame rate now. I'm really reaching only 60 FPS now. And this is actually just 30 FPS now for me. Something like that. I'm playing now VR with 30 FPS. And this affects also the 3D. The low frame rate, oh my goodness. Interesting. This method is not working on low frame rates. And look how high I push it up, man. This is the double, 2.5 double amount of resolution. I want to see it now with native. I will crash eventually. Yeah, guys, that's all you need to know. Thank you for watching.